How's it going, fellow indie game enthusiasts? I hope you're having a really great day and you are ready for some action RPG, tactical RPG adventure. Because today we are playing the early access version of Tormentis, which is a dungeon crawler ARPG, tactical RPG that has PvP as well. You can make your own dungeon, gear your character, change skills, use passive points and all the great stuff. The thing is, I've played the demo version and I extremely loved it, and I've got a key for the early access version from the devs. So today we are going to blast the early access version of the game. I played the offline mode, but there are two game modes. We got the offline and the online mode, so I'm just going to choose the online mode and let's see how it plays, because we have also the campaign missions. We can play other players' dungeons, which sounds extremely great. Trade with other players, pretty cool. Publish your own dungeon. I'm not a huge dungeon builder, but maybe I'm getting into this later. Friends and gifts, and participate in League. So without further ado, join Word, and let's see how the game plays in online mode. Welcome, fellow traveler. If you like indie games as much as I do, please don't forget clicking all the nice buttons on the screen, because it helps out the channel a lot. And if you are an indie dev who needs their game tested or covered, please send me an email to the email address on the screen. And now, back to the game. So Merchant, you can't enter a dungeon without a weapon in your hand. I have some free training weapons you can take, so let's see all the weapons that we can equip. We got Great Sword. Great Swords are large, heavy swords wielded by strong and skilled warriors capable of delivering devastating blows in melee combat. Metal Armor is their preferred protection to reduce incoming damage. We got Iron Blow, which is performing a merciless blow that inflicts 120% weapon damage on the enemy. Shattering Ground. Shake the ground with a powerful blow. All enemies within 4 meters for 4.2 seconds are stunned. We got Deep Cut. Cuts all enemies within 4 meters and causing 520% bleeding damage over 5 seconds. Pretty brutal. Hammer of the Gods. A ghostly hammer appears and hits the ground, striking all enemies in a row, causing 606, hopefully 66% damage. Okay, we imagine the extra 6 at the end. Sounds really great. Not a huge fan of like classic warrior fighter type characters, but we will see. We got the bow, which is bows are the ultimate weapon for maintaining a safe distance from enemies while still dealing devastating damage. Leather armor is the archer's preferred choice for increased evasion. We got Cold Arrow, which is shoot a cold arrow at a single target causing 110% damage. We got the Bear Trap. Place a bear trap on the ground. Enemies that step inside are stunned for 4.2 seconds. We can see some nice similarities within the skills and divided by the different weapons. Magic Bubble, which envelop yourself in a magical bubble that absorbs all incoming damage for 3.6 seconds and grants immunity to all loss of control effects. And we got the Explosive Arrow, which is shoots an explosive arrow at target, causing 500% to all enemies within 2 meters. It's like a pretty nice AoE type of shoot, or shot, sorry. And we got the Mage Staff, because Mage Staffs are used to cast impactful spells that keep enemies at bay. Cold Armor is the preferred option, as it generates a temporary shield that deflects incoming damage. Sounds really great. We got Firebolt. Summoning a Firebolt. What else? Icy Firebolt? Pretty sure it was, just left there by mistake. Summoning a Firebolt and causing 120% damage to a single target. Lightning Strike. Lightning escapes your fingertips, dealing 320% damage as a lightning damage. Meteor. Calling a meteor to hit on a desired location, causing 480% damage to all monsters within 2 meters. And Ice Storm. Summon a spinning ice crystal that shoots ice needles, dealing 420% damage over 10 seconds. Enemies move 20% slower for 1 second. Okay. I tried the bow before when I played the demo and also played the offline mode. Mage Staff, tried it for like 1 or 2 occasions. So for this time, I'm just going to choose something that I haven't tried before and, you know, spice things up. So greatsword. Weapon equipped. We have the character username as really nice randomly generated stuff. We got auction house, as they said in the description of the online mode, blacksmith, dungeon, hero, and play. So I'm going to click hero because I already know that the appearance can be changed. So we are rocking a female character as always. Let's see some cool hairstyle. Look at this, pretty cool. Hair color, maybe some extreme one. Okay, the extremist. Facial hair, no. Body art, we can have like really cool stuff. Like this one, we cannot, unfortunately, we cannot spin the camera around. Body art color, okay, looks really cool. No, maybe some bigger ones. Oh, yes, we have the Braveheart aesthetic, so that's going to go. And I disable helmet because I just don't like helmets when I have a cool looking character. So we got the home, masteries, details, also inventory, skills. I'm just going to go and check out the home and press play because we are going to start the campaign from level 1, so we do not have any extra skills, equipment, whatever. We only have the greatsword. So chapter 1, and starts with a quest called a rescue. A vandal craftsman has been kidnapped from the city of Endros. Don't miss out on the reward for rescuing him. We got 1,000 experience, 500 gold, citrine 1, small, and menu blacksmith is going to be unlocked. So let's see how we can blast the good things. Okay, look at this. We are just, you know, dragging that sword around just like a nice fighter. What about the skill? Ooh, look at this. Really nice slashing one. What about Q? We have a dodge roll. Okay, so they deal 10 damage and we only deal 6. Ooh, okay. Interesting. Can we, like, dodge out the attacks? With the hunter, it was extremely easy. You just go around and dodge the attacks or just move away. This cannot be opened. Okay, interesting. Why is that? Okay, let's move on. But also, you know, shows on the map that this something should be lootable. We will see. Hopefully that's not a problem on my side, or maybe with my internet or something. So there's a chest. Space. Press space to loot. So I forgot to loot the first one because the tooltip did not come up in time. Well, I would say this is a rookie mistake. So I would definitely recommend to time the tooltip well, so players won't miss out on the looting part. Of course, I should have remembered because I played the game before, but of course, if you are a first-time player, well, you should be able to understand the game based on the tooltips and the tutorials that the game gives you when you start it. So let's stun the bad guys, and let's see. Seemingly, we are getting a really nice HP regeneration, so I'm not going to move out. I'm just going to swing my sword, take down the bad guys, and move on. I really like the dodge, by the way, but the timing, or how we can time the dodge, is a bit iffy as a melee character. Okay, let's see. So we got two different weapons, the staff and the bow, which we're not going to use. And as the quest mentioned, we got the citrine. So mastery, we are still level 1, or is it like a point that we can spend? No, this is level 1, as the master says. Ooh, okay, so tooltips are not showing because the mastery page is blocking them. Small detail, but would be nice if they, like, you know, change it. So I'm just going to sell those other ones because we are not going to blast those. And if we go to the skill tab, we can change between different main spells. We got Iron Blow and Slash, but Slash requires a hero level of 8, so that's not going to happen. But why is it highlighted if I cannot use it at the moment? Interesting, because we can use Shattering Ground because it's level 1, and Iron Blow is also a level 1 skill, but this one is already highlighted, but we cannot equip it. Okay, let's go. Deep in the forest. It's haunted here. Undead are set to roam the forest at night and get the children of the villagers. Deep in the forest, in the entrance to a abandoned chapel. So we got 2000 experience, 500 gold, a emerald, which was small, common material, and the crafting menu. Let's go. On the top right corner, we can see the minimap. Okay, I just run into a trap because I was checking the minimap. We can just go on next to it. Wait, was it blocked? No, we can also go there. I always like to discover everything in games like this, like classic RPGs. If you see me playing like, you know, Torchlight 2 or whatever, I always go and discover every single, you know, millimeter of the map, because you don't know what you can get or what you are missing out on, because RPGs are usually all about random loot and all the good stuff and chances. So I'm just going to roll with that. So also an interesting thing to note is that we are not standing in front of the enemy. Also, the hitting animation is definitely happening, but we are standing behind the enemy. We are not hitting to that direction, but the enemy is still getting hit. I know this is an early access version, but maybe it would be really nice at the end that they could correct this. So the animation and the facing of a character is something that matters, and this is how we can, like, you know, take down enemies. Ooh, we are now teleporting between those based on how we target them. Okay. I sound like an ungrateful prick, but the thing is, I only checked out the ranged characters, the hunter and the mage. Let's call it the mage, and they were pretty awesome to control. But I do sense some unpolishedness about melee. Okay, music is really great. I like the aesthetics of the dungeon in every single part, and I do enjoy the game still as a melee character as well, so don't get me wrong. New skill. Cuts all enemies within 4 meters. Yes, the brutal deep cut. So, blacksmith, let's see. So we got those stuff, we got some salvage, we got some selling, and also crafting. So this one is a common flamberge. This is how you pronounce it. Flamberge, flambarg, I'm not sure. Okay, so 11 plus. This is the damage. And I'm pretty sure we possess a sword that deals less damage. This deals 5 damage. And it has a extra strength. So how about crafting a nice sword? Really want to craft the selected item? Yes, please. 11.5 damage, plus 1 dexterity. Really nice. So we are just going to equip our new fancy sword. It looks really cool. Double click to equip. It also doesn't say how to equip, so like you can also like just drag and drop it, but also like a double click is working. So I know that most of the games are using the same mechanics, double click to equip, or right click to equip, or drag and drop to equip, or whatever. But I do find it extremely useful that every single time. It doesn't really matter what type of audience you are seeking for your game, if they are veteran or extremely new or whatever. There's like a really nice chance that a really unexperienced player is going to stumble upon your game, and taking away the opportunity to learn the game properly from the first second is maybe not the best idea, in my opinion. So a small enhanced tutorial section would be very welcomed in Tormentis, in my opinion. Skeleton Archer level 3, bleeding is doing like really awesome damage to them, and we just slay them down. Really cool. Ooh, Guybus, you know, just lurking around the corner, hiding. That's a nice trick, my friend. We stun it. Some extra loot. Roll in. Some cool bleed damage. Okay, so now the character is starting to come alive. We have like 3 skills, 4 skills if we, you know, count the roll. And we apply the bleed damage, and then we blast a nice stun if we need it, and then we just do the auto attacks and everything just dies. So what about Magic Longbow, which is a blue item, and plus some vitality, damage increase by 33%, but we are not using bows, so I am just going to disenchant it, if that's a thing, if I remember correctly. Salvage, sorry, not disenchant. Salvage, and we will get like a pearl. What is this? Not sure. Salvage this one. I do sense some really nice Diablo 1 vibe, music-wise. I just started to learn some Diablo-like Renaissance dark stuff on my mandolin, so I'm a huge fan of music like this. So I'm extremely grateful for this one. So seemingly, if we level up, there's like a really nice chance that we can craft a weapon that is going to be better than the already possessed one. So why am I clicking Mastery? I'm looking for Mastery. Yes, please. So we have 4 directions. We got the Strength, we got Vitality, we got Intelligence, and we got Dexterity. The classic 4 pillars of a character. Let's learn. So before we click it, let's see all the directions that we can build on. Vitality after Strength, Critical Chance, Fire Resistance, Many Strength, Dexterity, Attack Speed, one of my favorite things in games, Lightning Resistance, Intelligence, Strength also, Absorb, Physical Resistance, Lightning Res, you know, let's go Strength. And can I learn this if I buy 1 point? Yes, seemingly I can do this. And, you know, another Strength. Because on the 4th one, we can get an extra, so like +5 at the end, it's +10. Okay, we're getting pretty okay. Can I rename my character, by the way? So like appearance, no. Skills, okay, we got it. Details, lifesteal, life per hit, movement speed, no extra thing to show, I guess. Seemingly we cannot rename the character. That's a bummer. Friends. Today's gift. We can send a gift. Ooh, really nice. Starter boost pack claim. Starter boost pack. You have been invited by other player. Enter the player's invitation code to get the starter pack. I wasn't invited by another player. I was invited by the devs. Community chest. The more player you invite, the rarer rewards will be in the community chest. Ooh, okay, so this is kind of similar to Albion, if I remember correctly. Okay, neat idea. We don't care about the starter stuff, but it looked great, you know. If I see shiny, I try to get it. Okay, so let's craft another great sword, which is bigger damage and also critical chance increased. Really cool. So click on the hero, equip it with a double clicky, and here we go. Play. So level 4. Ooh, I forgot to read the description of the third quest. So an architect from the Great Library who has been heavily involved in building dungeons is missing. His knowledge would be invaluable. He must be saved. An architect from the Great Library who has been heavily involved in building dungeons. So just, you know, imagine that I am getting specialized on building dungeons. What a nice way of living. So I would happily build dungeons, although I am really bad with geometry and all the things that need for like dungeon building or whatever, but sounds like a fun stuff. So maybe I'll try to build my own dungeon, and it will be a mess, but pretty sure I will have a really great time. But of course, now I forgot to read the description of this quest, so if we are ready, I am going to read that out. The cool thing is that we can utilize the hazards in the dungeon, so the enemies can, you know, just go into like traps. And this guy, the skeleton mage, is quite clever. I guess he has a nice intelligence modifier, but he was not running into the trap. He was really cleverly using, oh boy, okay, a skeleton commander who has like a blue name, which I guess it's a rare or something. Ooh, look at it, pretty nice, pretty big satchel we got here. So the mage guy was pretty clever and just standing behind the trap, shooting ice bolts or whatever he was shooting. But the strength-based enemies, or let's say the dumber enemies, are pretty easily getting lured into like traps, and they're getting damaged by the environment. So I really like that, because there are a few games where you cannot do that, and while the environment does damage to you, you cannot lure the enemies to get damaged by environment. So it is always nice to have like an even play field for both sides. The only good thing in D3 was that you could do the environment damage to the enemies, and it was pretty fun. Okay, so before we go, let's read. So, there are many caves and deep passages on the edge of the cliffs. There is said to be a foul odor in some of them. It's time to investigate those rumors. I didn't smell any. Whoops, that's the dungeon. Oh, no. Let's, sure, dungeon draft 1. Let's save it. Confirm. Okay. Got saved. Awesome. Cannot validate. Yes, I just want to leave. Come on, how can I? Okay, just click home. Okay, cool. Blacksmith. Let's see what we have. This one is a common clothwood. Cold resistance plus 23. Well, I don't use cloth, but this one is a leather shoulder that gives us 1 strength and lightning resistance. I'm not going to sell it or salvage it. So look at this, we get a nice blue item. So what about okay, we haven't got another level at the moment, so let's say craft. This one is the same amount, because we haven't got another level since we crafted the last one. Wait a second. Forgot to equip my... Okay, no, okay. For a second I thought I forgot to equip. So blacksmith, salvage, take down the sword. Yes, okay, cool. So what about the action house? Because now it is available. So we get a bunch of gold, which seemingly can be used for buying great stuff. So what about feather item? Silver strength, critical strike. Oh, you can only see 1 feather per row. Okay, let's search. Of course, there is no stuff like that. What about greatsword? Search. What is going on? Level 4 to 4. Search. Greatsword. Level 1 to 4. So auction house. We got a bunch of stuff. Okay. So what about magic ring? What the... Come on. Oh, you have to hold it down. Why? Okay, interesting. The rare plate helmet, which costs... Oh, it's only a bit. Why 30... okay. Magic ring, dexterity, vitality. Sounds pretty cool. I'm just going to buy it for like 500. I just wanted to use the auction house and see how it works. It's a bit iffy, in my opinion at the moment, but we will see. So stash, hero, and the magic ring is equipped, and we are overpowered. So let's go play. The old chapel. Deep beneath the weathered walls of the old chapel lies a forgotten labyrinth full of dangers. Especially at night, you can hear eerie noises and shadows moving everywhere. Sounds pretty cool. But with the magic ring, it shouldn't be a problem. We just take down those eerie noises and movements, and that's it. We blast the auto attack. Oh, the bleed, the stun, the cool thing. We are level 4, and this guy was level 5. Whoops. Whoops, okay. Stun it, and take down the commander. The bleed damage is extremely brutal. Just look at this. It is taking a huge toll on the enemy. Let's wait. Let's see if bleed can kill like a normal enemy by itself. No, okay. Seemingly it is balanced, because it would be really brutal that you just do the bleed damage on the enemy and you just go on, and they just die by themselves miserably and alone. Okay, go. Great. I can't wait to see the level 8 like main skill that we can use. Bleed is my best friend in this case. Okay, please don't take this out of a context, thank you. Okay. Ooh. So the unlocking a animation can be a bit slidey based on the movement. Okay. That's cool. So moving. Bleed, stun. And I really like this combo. Although it costs a bunch of mana. But the good thing is that our mana regeneration is, oops, just run into the trap. Who cares? The mana regeneration is really great, even for a warrior. So, you know, let's imagine buying things that relies on, or, you know, it's good at mana regen. So we will see, like a mana regen based warrior. So blast as much spells as possible. Or maybe there's a cooldown reduction in the game. We have to check it out. So attack speed, regen, and cooldown reduction is always a great thing to look for in any game, basically. So Victory, I really like the font. It reminds me of Pendragon RPG. Monster defeated, chests open, dungeon time, total 100. So we get real nice stats at the end. So Hammer of the Gods, pretty cool Amon Amarth song. Or that's Twilight of the Gods. Okay, never mind. So rare plate boots. Ooh, okay, now that's what I call a loot. Magic leather helmet, strength, intelligence. No, it's intelligence. Mastery, we get a level, so extra strength. And what do you say if we craft another weapon? Blacksmith, craft 15 plus. Let's go. Nice. Let's try to craft another one. Let's see. Oh, 22 and adds 5 to damage. That's what I call luck. Yes. Come on. Cool. And the other thing is getting salvaged. No, salvage. Salvage to, like, this is a monster, like a chipped claw or a monster claw or whatever. So done. Okay, let's go. At the edge of the swamp, suddenly the swampy ground becomes rocky. From the abyss, you see a narrow path and the small steps leading down to a long path. And special rewards, also monster skeleton commander. So in this case, now we will get like upon completion, we will get a monster that we can put into our own dungeon. Really cool. Whoops. Some laggy lag in the game. Oh, blade is really brutal. Okay, let's see the hammer of... Oh. Okay, that was really great. Of course, we one-shot a standard enemy with the ultimate. I think we can call this skill ultimate, if you will. Like if you played MOBAs, you know that what ultimate skill means. Okay, let's see. So apply bleed. Try to take down the normal guy. Because bleed is doing brutal damage to even to like a champion, and then the god's hammer will do the rest. It's really cool. Okay, that was the main direction, so we are just going to go back and get the other chest. Because of course every dungeon dweller knows that you cannot leave the dungeon until you salvaged or cleaned the whole dungeon. Sorry, picked the whole dungeon clean. You cannot possibly leave. You will have like guilt. Like, ah, oh, I forgot all the nice loot. What could have happened? Maybe some, you know, like magic items or whatever. Ooh, we got like a cannon. It makes us move, I guess, time to time. So we cannot just stand in one place and take down those enemies. Can we hit the cannon? No, the cannon is not targetable. So it's a construct, so it would have been pretty interesting to take it down with a sword. But you know, in fantasy, everything can happen most of the time, so... Okay, we can take down 2 enemies that are on our level, which is a pretty nice indicator that the character is working pretty nicely. And the thing is that the characters are not overtuned too much. I do think that we have like a pretty equal challenge based on the skill level. And of course I only bought like a normal gear or like a 1 extra gear. But, you know, at the end, if many people will play the game, I think there's like a huge risk of starting a level 1 character, doing like a bunch of adventures, and then you will buy many like magical items or whatever, and then you just run down the enemy dungeons. You get up on the leaderboard, or maybe there's no leaderboard. Who knows? There's a league, definitely. But I'm not sure what a league means at this point of the game. Victory, 100%. Great. Dungeon loot, bunch of XP. Level 6. So we can get Mastery points. You know, let's get the 10 plus strength. About the inventory, sure. Skills. Still need level 8, but we can upgrade those skills that we have. So let's click on the Shattering Ground, and we can spend a citrine and was it an emerald, sorry, and the 200 gold to increase the duration of this one. The upgrade requires level 10, so no upgrade for you this time. This was a citrine, and the primary damage got increased. Really great. So we got like a meta progression, if you will. Okay, home. So maybe some of the menu points are having too much clicking or too much layers sometimes, but maybe it's just me. Great sword, 24 damage. I'm not sure about my own, which is 22, and that's 5 damage, and this one 24, and damage increased by 23%. Yes, please. So maybe, in my opinion, it's like play is a different one. And if you click on a hero, here is your equipment, and maybe here, that could be like the, you know, the blacksmith or whatever. I know the auction house is a different one, and like the dungeon is a different one, but maybe hero and the blacksmith tab could have been merged, so less clicking into the submenu of clicking into a submenu, but these are just my opinion. Okay, so level 6 warriors, Captain Warrior is going down since we got a really nice upgrade. level 7 one is needing a quite amount of spanking. Okay, pretty cool. So we definitely need some cooldown reduction if that's a thing. But we will. Ooh, let's roll out from a trap. Pretty cool. What I really like to see is a overlay map. That, for example, if you press tab, the overlay map shows. You can change the opacity, and you can see the full map while you are going around. And you know, maybe it's 2A RPG-ish. Not sure about it, but I'm not a huge fan of minimaps, so you have to divide your focus, just always, you know, looking up to the right left corner. While with an overlay you have like, you still divide your attention, but you are not looking into two different directions. You are just focusing on the center of the screen, right, you know, like lower right stuff, center-ish, and then you can also see the map. Not sure if that's a design choice. They don't want to put this there because otherwise people will complete levels much faster, or they just, you know, haven't thought about this, but I think this would be a great idea. So let's move around. Oh, we haven't found any of the chests. Interesting. Pretty sure one is here. Oh. Yes. Oh, ooh, that was a trap. Nicely placed. Okay. One chest is ready. So wait a second. If I just use this. Okay, so my character just turns at where the mouse cursor points. But I was able to take down someone, and I'm pretty sure I wasn't pointing at that direction because my character was hitting to the other side or other direction. Not sure. We need some extra knowledge about this. Maybe that was the bad. Yes. Oh, maybe that's not going to be like a 3 stars because I spent too much time roaming around looking for the second chest. Or that was the starter point? No, I think it wasn't. Yep, it is here. Okay, so bleed and the big damage. Here we go. Okay, killed by the trap. That was pretty neat. And here is the chest. The second one. Pretty great. And is, yeah, that's definitely a dead end. So we have like 2 minutes to go back. I'm pretty sure could have been completed faster. So that's only going to be like 2 stars. But no problem. Trying to check out if like rolling increases our movement speed, because seemingly we can go and run towards after like a roll. The character, the animation stops for like a quick second, so not sure. Oh, that's the wrong direction. Damn it. Okay, still 1.5 minutes. So I'm not sure if the progression is time-based or based on exploration and how much stuff you uncovered. We will see it in a second. So, huge chest. But I have to guess it's only, no. It's also 3 stars. Great. Okay, level 7. So then now we max this one out. So I would say critical chance. Thank you. Details, inventory. This one is a common plate gloves. Requires level 7. We can equip it. Nice. Yeah, and it's getting applied, and we can see the difference in like character design. Really cool. So blacksmith, salvage this one. What about crafting? So this one is ought to be better. Oh, look at this. Aha. Or wait, maybe the thing I'm missing is from like a blacksmith. No. Or maybe it would be really nice to mitigate always clicking back to the home tab. Like from here. Maybe, wait, I said the same. So no, I'm going to rephrase the thing. So maybe navigating from a specific tab to another tab directly instead of tab A, back home, tab B, back home, back then tab A, back then tab B, tab C. So I think this would be a really great idea. A quality of life, if you will. There are magicians who can alter items. In the Eastern Mountains, one of these magicians is said to have disappeared. Wouldn't it be great to be able to access these services when needed? A special reward is Fire Hands, and we also have the Ancient menu. Okay, let's go. And it's definitely going to be awesome to have like an Enchanter with us. Cool, now we have fiery traps, and it's seemingly you will get a specific kind of hazard or trap based on the level. So if you complete it, you just get it. You get to use it. It's a nice idea, in my opinion. Okay, I'm not going to apply bleed to this one. I'm just going to pull these guys together, if that's a thing. No, because they are clever. And I just cannot pull them together. Ooh. Wait, is it summoning stuff? Oh boy, we need some extra HP. So this guy just summoned an archer. Okay, interesting. Okay, stun it. Come on. I wasn't able to hit it normally because it was standing in the wall. Pesky little skeleton. Okay, so we are just recovering some HP passively, which is a cool one. Because our mana potion is, health potion is still on cooldown. One chest is ready. Oh, no. Oh, boy. Of course. So can we, like, just... Okay. Moved out of the reach of the trap. Aha. Okay, we have to roll. Of course. The big guy. Let's use all the mana, take it down, and then slurp the potion. 2 out of 2. Pretty great. Some ruined bookshelf. It's not lootable, unfortunately. Wait, so why do we have like the roll if I just cannot roll through a trap? Maybe I timed my rolling badly. So we will see if I can roll through a spike trap if I running toward it with full speed and then I try to get through. Sometimes seemingly these warriors are getting back some HP while we're hitting them. Not sure why. See, so the animation is not playing to that way, but I am pointing my cursor at the enemy and we are hitting it. So now we have to check this to be extremely sure. Oh, okay. Not with the... Come on. Okay, so enemies can block us. So pathfinding can be deadly. Cool. Okay, let's use the potion. I don't want to die. Ah, okay. It's the end of the map, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, great. Okay, 3 stars. Bunch of cool things. Magic necklace. Ooh, breastplate. Great. Definitely. What about this one? It it needs level 8, so we cannot equip it. Let's sell this one. Intelligence, vitality, you know, let's keep it, just to be sure. I really hope that you can hear the bus in the background. Hopefully not. Auction house, give it another try. So what about this one? Level 33, level 31, buyout time left. So how about level 7 to 7? Common plate gloves, no. Level 1 to 7. Rare leather helmet. Ooh, I think that's I think I'm just going to get this one. Bye. You know, we can get like a bunch of coins immediately. And this one gives us strength and intelligence. Oops, I forgot to add it to my auction house. Complete leather stuff and put it to stash. Okay. Okay, and equip it. Yes, and this one can be sold. So I know that, for example, in like MMOs, you will get stuff from the auction house to your like mailbox, and then you have to put it into your inventory, but you have to go there physically. And since this is a menu, I do think that, for example, the mailbox type of extra step to click on it to get it into your inventory is kind of not needed. So quality of life wise, it would be nice to buy it and it goes to your inventory. Okay, it could be a problem if you don't have enough inventory space, but I'm not sure. Okay, so the abandoned castle. No one is said to have set foot in Totora's castle for hundreds of years. Strange footprints can be seen in the mud as creatures were going in and out every day. I'm pretty sure they are doing it. Okay, ooh, we are level 8 and I forgot to check out the main attack, the new main attack. Okay, hopefully we can take this down by the standard iron hilt or iron pulse something. Okay, nasty guy. Let's move away. See? So when I missed, seemingly the the HP bar just went up a little bit. Not sure why. Okay, let's go. Bleed, stun. Okay, no. Okay, let's go bleed. Because the caster is not going to come close enough, so I can apply bleed to both of them. Great one. And let's see. Aha, cool. I have to say I like the style of the melee combat. I was pretty sure that I'm not going to like it and it will be a bit boring, but no, it's pretty cool. So get the extra, open the chest. We will try to complete the first act for sure in this video. Okay, so now let's see if I'm going to, can I roll through it? Yes. Okay, so you just have to time it much better than I did before. Hit and out of mana. Never mind. Okay, cool. Stun the guy and bleed. And I'm pretty sure that's the end of the dungeon. We have 2 undiscovered chests left, so I'm just going to blast it. So if you mouse over, you can see the amount of health and mana you have, but it would be nice to be like a toggleable, that's the word, option, so you can just see mana and HP every single time, since you can see the damage that you're doing and you can see your enemy's HP as well. Oh, some lightning trap. Oh, a rod. Okay, let's go out. Do the unlock. And roll. Okay. 2 out of 3. So this is where we came from. So that's the only direction, and there should be like a crossroad or junction or whatever. Ah, yes, here it is. Bleed, huge damage. Here we go. Yes. The commander is down. Mage is stunned, so... So wait, if I... Aha, okay. So you really have to click on, or at least move the mouse cursor to the direction. Whoops, I rolled into the blade. To the direction of someone you're trying to hit. Cool. And yeah, seemingly that's the end of the map. We got all the exploits. Yes. So hero is level 8. So in this case, skills. What about slash? Hit all enemies in a 35-degree angle in front of you for 110 damage. Percent damage as physical. Let's assign this one to... Instead of this one, cannot be upgraded, but we can upgrade the deep cut for more bleed damage. Hammer of the Gods cannot be upgraded. And what about this one? Deactivate traps. Deactivate all traps in 5 meters for 4.2 seconds. Aha, so we cannot deactivate them for good. We can deactivate them for like a specific amount of time. Interesting idea, by the way. I mean, yeah, it would be pretty overpowered that I just go in and deactivate all the traps that other players just, you know, put down. Stuff like that. Okay, another rare. We can also get the magic necklace. So we are pretty blasty. Blacksmith. I'm just going to salvage all of these. And let's craft. Yes. 25.5 and ancient. Let's see. Oh, okay. This is 30.5. Wait a second. So, you know, let's roll with the one we are having. So we have the chance to enchant 100%. Improves one regular random attribute. The same attribute can be improved maximum 5 times. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, that's pretty great. And we can also do that to armors as well. What about this one? Okay, we can have like a reforge ability as well later on. Okay, so the last part for oh no, Herald, click to wait a second. So I misclicked because I thought this one shows the progress of chapter 1. I thought this is divided into 2 pieces, but no. This is the heraldic shield, and we can like customize our own stuff. Ooh, I like this. Okay, that looks cool. What about this one? Yes, black and white. Really edgy, I like it. Yes, I think black is going to be great. What about this one? The coat of arm type of stuff. But can we... Oh, yes, we can change. Drag. Oof. Really nice. I'm a huge fan of like coat of arms and shields and stuff. And what about no snake, of course. This one. which is black. No, no, white. Yes. And at the lower one, we will have this one in this one. Smaller one. Brown, no. Dragon, no. Let's go with this one. Not sure what is this, but black, white. Sure. Let's save it. Looks pretty cool. Saved it. Okay. So that was not the progress of the first chapter. So, the Undead Knight. Even as a child, the story of the Undead Knight was told. In his fortress, he commands his army of the undead, and visitors are not tolerated. It's strange how attracted I am to this place now. So we are going to check out the Undead Fortress. Free stuff to discover. Oops, okay. So that's an AoE for sure. So it would be nice to just, you know, like get them together. Aha, and they're getting hit by all my great attacks. Cool. I think I'm going to use the potions on cooldown, because these guys are definitely tougher. But we enchanted some weapon and all the cool stuff, so let's see. First one is ready. This one was triggered, so traps can only be triggered once, seemingly. Still cannot take down constructs. And I think this counts as a trap, so we can, with the other ability, we can just disarm them. Great. Whoa. Let's roll out. No, that was... Maybe some responsivity of the controls would be nice, because sometimes it feels like that I cannot roll out if I do something, or it's not the easiest to control. Cannot say it exactly, but I definitely feel something. Okay. And also, the music is pretty great, but it is getting a bit repetitive after like 10 dungeons. So I'm pretty sure they will add extra music. It's pretty heroic, it's pretty fantasy, but it would be nice to have something different. I mean, next to this, some more, not different. The whole stuff is really great. So bleed, and let's hit every enemy. Ooh, we are hitting every enemies at the same time. But I almost died. Bleed. Yes. Okay, let's just try to move. Come on. Okay. Get the potion. Running. Cool, cool, cool. Chest is here. Great. It definitely has some old school RPG vibe and dungeon crawling feeling. I really like it. So we came from here, so we're just going up. There was the trap. Oh, we already been here. No. That was a different level. No. We already been here. Damn it. I got tricked by the layout of the dungeon. So the last chest and the end. No. No, no, no. Okay. Ooh, the Undead Knight. Here we go. And I don't have enough mana. Ooh, boy. What? Let's roll. Damn it. Why we can roll into the enemy? That's kind of dumb. Oh yes, the Undead Knight is done. Ooh, I thought he's going to do the attack. Despite that he's being taken down. No, so maybe I wasn't fooled by the layout of the dungeon. Because here's the third chest. Cool. Roll outs. Are there like any enemies left here? That's the cannon. No. Okay. Let's go and complete this. And let's see what extra things we're going to get after this one. Pretty nice. Okay, so ooh, bunch of stuff. Really cool. Level 9. Can we get extra points? I think 1. Can be distributed. Yes, please. Let's go vitality. Okay, so hero, inventory, rare pauldron, rare strength and white. Ooh, we got 2 rings at the same time. Magic pants, intelligence. You know, let's go with this one. It has more. Ooh, look at this. We are looking pretty great, if you ask me. Let's go to home. No hero. Home, blacksmith, salvage. Salvage this one. This one. This one. And this one. Oh, come on. Blacksmith. Craft. Oh. I do not have... Oh, I do not have like a standard one. But isn't it the way to like increase the crafting? So like level 2 crafting, and maybe we can craft more stuff. Okay. Chapter 2 has unlocked Burning Earth and player dungeons. You have to create and validate your own dungeon before attacking other players. Okay, so that's not going to happen in this video, and I will make my own dungeon, but I think before that we will try to take down chapter 3 and chapter 2. We got some notifications as well, message stuff that we can use as the invitation code and the common one, and we can also send gifts. Okay, so the thing is that Tormentis is a really cool dungeon crawler stuff. It's still in early access. There are some bugs and unpolished things here and there, but the core gameplay loop is pretty enjoyable, and there are, like, you know, 2 different types of weapons that you can still equip and try out, and you can go on like reset all the points that you spent and all the nice skill upgrades and stuff. Oh, let's see, because I'm level 9. Can I upgrade? The bleed is done. Like, let's upgrade the Hammer of Gods. So we're blasting more damage. It's really great. And we can also upgrade the Iron Blow. And what is this? Call for Arms. Once activated, you take 11% less physical damage over 12 seconds. The skill also grants you a permanent physical damage reduction of 5%. Okay, I like this. I think we are going to use this later on. So Tormentis goes for a pretty reasonable price at the moment, and if you are looking for some nice dungeon crawling that can be played both online and offline, building your own dungeon, make it pretty, let other people, you know, like raid it, you go there, try to take their dungeons down, use the auction house and have a great time, I highly recommend Tormentis. And once again, thanks for the devs, sorry, for sending me the key to check out the game. And for today, I was the Alchemist, and I'm seeing you with awesome indie games extremely soon. Take care.